Hello everybody, we've got Eric and Lucy here. We're going to do a beginning class out of a chair today. This is going to be a yoga class. So we're going to start with centering. So wherever you're at, find an easy seated posture. Maybe put the hands on the legs. But let's begin to relax with the breath. So tuning into the breath with the next inhale, we extend the spine up. And with the next exhale, see if you can't soften the neck and the shoulders. Or inhale through the nose, we find extension in the spine. And then as we exhale, slowly releasing the skin on the face, the jaw, the neck, the shoulders. Inhale, extend up. Exhale, release and relax. So let's just sit here for just a second. Maybe even close the eyes if you're safe. Just for a few more breaths, just to notice with the next exhale, anything else that you can soften, release, and relax in the mind or in the body. And as we inhale, let's just be super grateful for who we are, for all that we do in this world. Truly be grateful. And just one more exhale to scan the body from the crown of the head all the way down to the toes to notice any discomfort. Anything that maybe in the body needs to be released, that maybe you're holding. Let the breath come back to normal, and let's set an intention for our practice today. An intention is something that you hope to come true in your life, so it might just be that you're grateful for who you are. It might be that you're going to find more peace or more joy in your life. Know that whatever intention you set will come true in your life. So just scan your life right now for an intention that best suits you. Setting that intention at this time. Say this intention with feeling and emotion 3 times. Release this intention. Let the mind be still for just a moment. Grateful for the breath. And then we slowly open our eyes if they're not already, coming back into this space. Let's place a smile on our face because we're grateful for who we are and all that we do. This first series we're going to do with the neck and the shoulders. So with the next exhale, let the chin get closer to the chest. And with the next inhale, slowly extend the chin up close to the ceiling. In the direction of the ceiling. Exhale, the chin comes down. And if at any time we feel discomfort or anything that doesn't feel right, definitely stop. Inhale, the chin goes up. If you have any kind of medical conditions, exhale, go down. It's always nice to consult your physician before doing these exercises. Inhale, the chin goes up. Exhale, the chin comes down. One more time. Inhale, the chin goes up. Release the jaw, even get the chin closer to the ceiling for a nice throat stretch. This is good in the cold and flu season to help create circulation into the throat area. Let's release this, let the head come back to center. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Soften, soften, soften. So with the next exhale, look over your right shoulder to your left, Lucy. Inhale back to center, exhale, look over to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, look to the right. Inhale, center, exhale, look left. Inhale, center, exhale, look right. Inhale, center, exhale, look left. So we're going to stay here on the left side. Allow your gaze to see something over the left shoulder. Maintaining that. Take the left shoulder, let it float forward to deepen the stretch. Finding extension in the spine as we do this. A straight spine for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release that. Let the head come back to center. Head goes to the other side. We're looking over the right shoulder. Again, allow your eye gaze to find something out over your right shoulder and affix it on that object. Maybe the right shoulder floats forward. Sometimes this deepens the stretch. If it feels right, do it. If it doesn't, please don't. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release this. Inhale to center. Exhale through the mouth. Soften, soften, soften. So let's take the left ear and take it over to the left shoulder. Inhale this to center, exhale the other way. Ooh, yeah, this feels good. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. Inhale to center, exhale to the right. Inhale to center, exhale to the left. So we're going to hang out here, just enjoying this stretch. The right side of the neck. So maybe the left hand comes up on top of the head, just the weight of the hand on the head. Maybe the right arm extends out to the side. Now this kind of helps us to deepen the stretch. Make little circles with your nose. Give a massage on the right side of the neck. Go the other way with your circles. Little circles, big circles, fast ones, slow ones, as long as it feels right. And then with the next inhale, everything comes back to center. Hands on the knees, head back up, exhale through the mouth. And then let's take it to the other side. So just enjoying this stretch for just a few breaths. And then when you're ready, the right arm, just the weight of it, just resting on the head to facilitate maybe a deeper stretch. If this doesn't feel good, then stop this. But if it feels right, please do it. Left arm extends out to the side. Make little circles with your nose. Big ones, slow ones, fast ones. Go the other way with your circles. And then with the next inhale, everything comes back to center. Big inhale through the nose. Big exhale through the mouth. Soften, soften, soften. So let's do a couple more movements so that we did the neck. Let's move down into the torso. So our first one is just a forward fold. So we bring the body forward to a place of benefit. With the inhale, we come up. Maybe the hands even on the chair. Pull the shoulder blades together in the back and even lifting the chin. Open up the front of the body. And then with our next exhale, hands on the knees, and we come into a forward fold. Just take this to a place of benefit. Inhale, we press up. Hands to the side. Open up the front of the body, even lifting up the chin. Exhale into a forward fold. And then inhale, we press up. Hands on the side. Open up the front of the body. And then exhale back to center. So let's bring the left hand on the side of the chair. Our right arm goes up, and then we're going to lean over so this stretches the right side of the body. So what you want to do is a lift out of the right side, not so much of a crunching on the left side. So we're extending up to find this stretch. Oh, this feels so good. And then release this. Let's go to the other side. So again, it's a lifting up and out of the hip to find this opening up on the left side of the body. It always amazes me, the more I'm able to hold these stretches, then the more I'm able to realize the benefit. Let's come back to center. So let's find a twist here. So we're going to slowly begin to twist to the left. So I got one hand on the side of the chair, the other one on my knee or on this outside of my leg. And it's space in the spine, so extension in the spine to find this twist. Looking over the left shoulder. And then with our next inhale, let's come back to center, and then let's safely rotate the other direction. So again, hand can be here, maybe on the outside of the knee, whatever helps to facilitate the twist, but I'm finding extension in the spine, so a nice long straight spine, and then from that, just a nice comfortable twist. And then inhale back to center. Big exhale. So here's one that gets into, for chronic lower back pain, sometimes this piriformis muscle is one that gets tight. And so let's take and just cross our legs. So for some of us, we might have to lean back a little bit further in the chair. We might be able to, with our hands, on the chair, find an extension in the spine because I can press in to find this extension. And then maybe I start to find a forward fold here. So just go to a place of benefit. Some are more flexible than others, but what we all want to do is find that 80% of a stretch that is creating benefit in my body. So extending out through a straight spine. So we do not want to be rounding our spine. It's really about finding a straight spine. So for some of us, our straight spine is back here, is fine. But maybe you can walk your straight spine forward to a place of benefit. 80% is way more than enough. And then let's inhale out of that. That felt really good. Let's do the other side. So again, find where your straight spine is, and then from that, the hinging in the hip begins to move into a very deep muscle within the hips. And so wherever you're at, some of us are going to be back here, some of us are going to be more flexible. But what I'm going to ask you to do is go to 80% of a full stretch, and then that's more than enough. Find your breath. Begin to release and relax into this. And then with the next inhale, we slowly come out of this. Hands on the knees. So we're going to come to standing exercises. So let's press it up and out of our chair. We're going to do a warrior series here. So I'm going to come off to the side of the chair to use the support of the chair where needed. And so let's start with, we'll step forward with the left foot. I'm on the, I guess it's my right foot. So I'm on the right side of the chair here. And so you're just going to step forward with the leg that's out further from the chair. And then I can use my inside hand to support me. What I'd like to do is I step out, so some of us will have a shorter step, and that's where we're comfortable. Taking the knee and placing it right over the ankle is ideal. Some will be able to take it out further and have a deeper stretch with this. I do have my back foot planted on the ground, and it gives me a nice stretch there as well. What we do not want is the knee to be over in front of the ankle. It can be right over it. It could be behind it, but ideally right over the ankle. So wherever you need to go with this, create your modification. Let's dial the hips forward and then extend the outside hand up. And let's hold this and breathe. I'm engaging my core muscles. So I'm pulling up at the pelvic floor, lightly in below the navel. This creates stability for my lower back. Continuing to breathe with this. We're strengthening the knee, and with the alignment of the knee right over the ankle, it creates a really nice, strong joint. I'm taking this inner hip, the one closest to the chair, and trying to dial it forward. And then let's bring the hand down, and then let's step forward. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side of the chair. Now, I'm just going to bring my chair out like this. And so we'll do the other side. So again, stepping forward with the outside leg to your place of comfort. Let's try to dial the back foot in. If the back foot was 90 degrees from the front one, what I like to do is bring my toes forward, maybe 15 to 30 degrees. I'm going to begin to take this inner hip and dial it forward as well. Knee is over the ankle is ideal for creating symmetrical strength in the leg that allows the joint to be really, really nice and in the center as we strengthen the legs. And then let's take this outer arm and bring it up. I'm going to continue to focus on taking this hip closest to the chair and just dial it forward. I'm engaging my core muscles. In yoga, we call them the bandhas. We pull up at the pelvic floor, lightly in below the navel. And this is good. As we engage these muscles, it helps to release the back, reducing any kind of back discomfort or any kind of back pain. Strengthens the body for support in functional movement. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hand comes down and we step back. So we're gonna, that was our Hero 1. We're gonna do Hero 2 this time. This is gonna look very similar in the feet, and we're just gonna change the body a little bit. So the leg outside will step forward to the same foot. We're going to dial in the back leg. And then this time, the forward hand goes forward and the back hand goes back. If we need to, we can hang on to the chair. We don't want to lose our balance. If we feel comfortable, then the hand can come off the chair. So you can just figure out where you want to be, and this is true for any of these exercises that we're doing. In this case, the hips, this back hip is kind of coming back anatomically. You can't really get it in line with the legs, but we can start to find this opening. This always feels really good to me. Periodically looking at your knee, make sure it's right over the ankle. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the hand comes down, and we're going to bring ourselves back. We're going to go to the other side of the chair for this one. Again, support if we need it. Take the outside foot, step it forward, grounding the back foot. Knee is over the ankle, and then the forward arm rises forward. So we can stay here. If we find stability, maybe the back hand comes back. It might happen. If you feel wobbly, then you can always bring the hand back down, or take your stance and widen it a little bit. This will create some stability as well. So whatever feels good to you. Engaging these bandhas and all of our exercises helps to create some stability, helps to strengthen the back, reduce any kind of back pain. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The hand comes down, and then we step out of this. So this last one ends up being a Hero 3 posture. This is a balancing posture. So what we're going to do is we're going to balance on the outer leg. And the first stage of this is just to take the inner leg back on the toes. Now you might stay here. The forward hand can go forward. Maybe the toes come up. So we might look like this. We might be able to here occasionally take the hand off. And if we do, maybe it wants to drift forward. And there's all kinds of versions. Maybe the hand's here. We go a little deeper into the posture. Maybe the hand comes forward. So there's all kinds of versions that I'm going to ask you to try to find. Be safe with this posture and stable. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then everything comes back to center. And then we're going to go to the other side of the chair. Obviously, if you're doing this on your own, you won't have to do this like Lucy and I are doing. So outside foot is stable. The back foot is on the ground. Maybe the forward hand goes, or the outside hand goes forward. And maybe we can start to explore this. Maybe the feet come up. I am engaging my bandhas in all these postures to create stability. You can just explore where you want to go with this. There's all kinds of versions. As long as you're safe. If you feel wobbly, then we come out of it. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we slowly come out of this. So let's come back into our push-ups is one thing that we can do. And then also, so now we're going to work a little bit on the upper body. What this is going to look like, and I'll turn my chair sideways so you can see, is the closer my feet are to the chair, then the easier it is. Make sure you have a chair that's safe. Don't be pushing on a chair that swivels or anything like that. So make sure you're doing this only if you're safe in doing it. And if you need assistance, always grab someone else to help. But what we're going to do is we're just going to lean forward, and then we're going to press up. So if you're wanting, if you're like, okay, that's not much of a challenge, then you can always step the feet out, and then this puts more weight forward, and you'll find a little extra work here. So we're going to do, you can stop at 5, there was 5, maybe we can get to 10, there's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, and you can do a couple of those if you'd like. One is enough for today, but if you'd like to add more, you can. This next one ends up being, and Lucy, you can do yours forward. I'll do mine to the side so you can see what we're doing. This works the tricep. So The first version of this is the legs out, and then we're just going to press in to lift the hips up. Now don't let your shoulders crunch forward. We want to kind of pull the shoulder blades together in the back, and then we're lifting up here. So this is one version of this exercise. The other one is, and you can bend the knees, again, only do this if you feel safe. And then from here, we can slowly start to lower down. The more the legs are out straight, then the more difficult this will become. Take it to a place of benefit. There's number 5. Let's do it again for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. That's a great exercise. So far we have stretched the body out, we have strengthened the upper body, we have strengthened the legs, the core muscles. Let's move into a little guided meditation. We're going to start with some breathing exercises. If you've done yoga before, this first one is an ujjayi breathing. This is an ocean sound. It's the same muscles in the vocal cords that we use when we start to whisper. So if you know this, let's find it. But it's an inhale through the nose now. When we inhale and exhale through the nose, then it helps us to move ourselves into that parasympathetic mode of the nervous system. So you can close the eyes as long as you're safe wherever you're at. If you want to leave them open, you're welcome to leave them open as well. So inhaling and exhaling through the nose, making this ocean sound with this ujjayi or victorious breath. And with each exhale, let's scan the body. Notice anything that maybe we're still holding. We can release it. With the inhale, allow the mind to tune in to every cell of your body. And we're grateful we see health in the body with the inhale. Tuning into every cell of our body. Every cell is healthy. Our exhale, we're still releasing and relaxing. So continue to breathe on your own. Maybe if you have that ujjayi breath, you can maintain it while you're doing these breathing exercises. Start to, on your own, begin to deepen the breath. So with the inhale, we're going to take a bigger, deeper breath. And then with the exhale, we're going to see if we can't take a longer breath. And even at the end, pull the belly in to exhaust all the air out. Your inhale, you're filling up like a balloon. Even at the top, maybe we sip a little bit more air in. Pause maybe at the top of the breath. And then the exhale, almost like you're knitting the rib cage first. And then as the air comes all the way down to the end, we're even pulling the belly in for a full exhale. Maybe pause here. So a couple more breaths like this. Take full deep breath. Use that ujjayi breath if you know it. And then with the next exhale, let's just release this breathing exercise. Let the breath come back to normal. Notice any subtle changes. We're grateful for the breath. We're grateful for our practice today, helping us to be stronger, more flexible people. Let's exhale twice as long as the inhale. This is 2-to-1 breathing. So wherever you're at, start and exhale. Inhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quicker inhale, nose, 3, 2, 1. Slower exhale, nose, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quicker inhale, nose, 3, 2, 1. Slower exhale, nose, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just continue this process of breathing and counting on your own. Maybe you've got that ujjayi breath, that ocean sound, and you can continue to maintain that as you do this 2-to-1 breathing exercise. When we spend more time in the exhale, it tips the nervous system into the parasympathetic side of the nervous system. This is the calm, digestive, healing mode of the body, the rest, restore mode of the body. Just one more breath like this. So if you're finishing your breath right now, take one more inhale, one more cycle. At the end of your next exhale, let the breath come back to normal. Notice any subtle changes in the mind and in the body. Let's focus the mind just on this stillness, maybe focusing at the forehead, a place in between the eyebrows. Just a little guided meditation here. If my words sound right to you, you can follow along. Soften the head, the eyes, the tongue, the jaw. Soften the neck, the shoulders, down through the arms, all the way down to the hands. We're grateful for the hands. Soften the torso, down into the hips. All the tiny hip muscles soften. Soften the upper leg, the knees, the lower leg, the feet. Grateful for the feet as they allow us to travel this earth. I'm grateful for our whole being, our whole body. Grateful for our mind. The next inhale, we see health in every cell of our body. Healthy cells in our body. All right, exhale. Just a few more exhales here of focusing on releasing anything that we're still holding. Skin on the face softens. Inhale, tuning into these healthy cells in our body. Exhale, getting rid of anything that doesn't serve us well. We slowly begin to come back into our space. Slowly open our eyes if they are closed. Grateful for the opportunity to practice yoga today. I hope this practice serves you well, and we hope to see you again soon. Have a great day.